Hi all, welcome back to my channel PySpark Pulse. In this video, we'll be learning about GroupBy in PySpark and its use cases. We'll be seeing the use cases in our PySpark notebook in the Databricks. Now, let us go through this slide. GroupBy. So, GroupBy is a fundamental operation in PySpark, and it is very similar to SQL operation. We are using if you have used SQL in your projects, or like if you practice SQL, you will be very familiar about GroupBy operation. It is very common. So it will also give the similar functionality in the PySpark as well. What we do in SQL, we generally, use GroupBy and do some aggregation, like do some count, max, min, or anything aggregation function that you perform. So it will very similar. So we'll be learning about this only in this video. And this operation is essential for here summarizing, analyzing, and transforming data. So this is very important that is written here, like summarizing, analyzing, and transformation of data. This is like the main use of GroupBy in our live projects. Syntax you can see as df.groupby star call. So star calls here represents the number of columns. Like it can be a single column, it can be a multiple column, or the list of columns that you provide. Then next comes the aggregate function in the SQL, like the aggregate function to derive the summary of the data, derive the statistics of the data, and anything to get some insights out of the data, like based on some of the column, like how this data is behaving, and like how our like any for example, if your product is there, okay, so it may fall under a certain category. For example, consuming product are there, consuming product by kids is there, so by adults are there. So like we can summarize the data, like how many adults eat the data, how consume that product, and how many kids consume that product. Such kind of aggregation we can perform and get some insights out of the data. Then we can see the functions, common aggregate functions such as average, sum, min, max, count, and there can be other function and custom function also we can create. And now let us look. So some example. We are creating some data frame out of here. Some data and schema is here. Then result df is your group by department. Okay. Dot aggregate sum salary dot lies total salary average salary dot lies average salary. Here this aggregate function is used. The advantage of this is that we can you know like provide a lot of functions, aggregation functions we can in the same thing. Okay. Another example you can see as department region, like multiple columns we are using, aggregate sum salary, realize total salary. Now, group by operation involves shuffling of data across the cluster, which can be costly operation. Obviously, like if data is shuffled, and if we are having a lot of data and that is like not filtered, or like proper handling is not done, proper optimization technique is not used in PySpark, so this can be very costly operation and might result in out of memory exception or give some another error. Okay. So efficient use of group by based on specific use case and data distribution. This is like very important. Now let us jump into our Databricks notebook and do some hands-on. Now this is my Databricks notebook. I have copied some of the data and the schema. We'll be discussing two use cases here. First, we'll be using the single column and get the group by and aggregate. And let us directly jump to example. My cluster is up and running, and let's go to the data. Some movie name is there, movie A, B, C, D, and E, and those genres are there, and the rating is there. Now our task will be to get the average rating by genre. Let us create this data frame. Our data frame is created. Now let us now visualize this also. Dot show. Okay, so this is our data frame. Now what our task is to get the average rating based on the genre. Now for this, we will obviously this data frame value is here. On this, the group by will be applied. Group by, then we will be writing the column name on which the group by has to be applied. Genre we have applied. Then we need to get the average. So before like getting the average, we need to import the average function also from the PySpark.sql.function. From PySpark.sql.functions. import average. Let us import sum also. We'll be like using the next example. Yeah. So this is the thing. Now let us use the function. Here we want average of rating. Okay. So that's all. This will be done. We can give as alias also. Alias is like renaming of the column as average rating. Now dot show. Let's see the output. Okay, average rating. Maybe some here it is not working. We will check another way. So genre, drama, comedy, 4.35, 3.65, and 4.0. So that average rating is working here. Now we can see this. We will getting this dot agg function, dot aggregate function, and we will put it at one. And now let us look. Okay, here. When we use this aggregate function, then it will work. Dot alias average rating, and it is working very fine here. Now let us get the count also. Okay, try to get the count of movies which are in each genre. Count of genre. In genre, how many movies are there? GNRE. Okay, let us try to get this result also. It is not defined. Okay, we need to import this also. So in drama we are having two movies, in comedy we are having two movies, and action we are having one movies. So we can get this. See here I've used comma not dot. Okay, so we can use this multiple aggregation function under this AGG value, and we can give us some name also, alias movie in each genre. It will print us that. Okay, so you have seen this, like how to group by and how to get use aggregate function and how to use this sum function, count and average function use in this case. Now here, what we need to get total salary and average salary of each department. Okay, we will be going through this. We have created a data frame. Let us see this. Now before that, for going through this example, I have said like this in the slide. The group by is a shuffled operation, right? Okay, and it is a costly operation. So let us view this job in our Databricks UI. Okay, Spark UI. So this is a job zero. Job zero is like for creation of data frame and all. Let us go through it. Parallelize, map partition, versus codes in, and exchange. Exchange, why here is exchange? Because this is the stage one of the job. Okay, and let us go through the job visualization also. We can go to the associated SQL query for like better view. Okay, we can see scanning the existing RDD, then project and hash aggregation is done, then exchange, EQ, shuffle read, and hash aggregate, and this is like for the whole job it is showing. Now let us go through job 14. In job 14, we can see like stage one will be skipped because that is in the cache memory of the Databricks now. That is very small data frame. You can see this shuffle read of 404 bytes. Okay, that visualization. See the stage 19, it has skipped. This is stage 19 of this job, and here we are getting a shuffled read. See exchanges here, no? So this shows like the data is shuffled between the worker nodes. This is the thing we can get. Now let us go through the next example. Get total salary and average sal of each department. Stage 19, stage 20 skipped. Because stage 19 is skipped because here already it was cached in job number 13. Okay. Now let us create this data frame is already created. Df.show. Now we need to aggregate this. Df dot group by. First we need to group by based on which column, based on department. Now aggregate function we are using, and we have to aggregate is and get a total salary and average salary. So total salary we need to give a sum salary, not the less total salary, and also we need to get the average salary, not the less average salary. Okay, so that this will work, and we will visualize this. Call object is not callable. That means some type error is there, I guess. SALARY, SALARY. Let me check. Okay, let me start to get this result first, and we will add it later. Okay, maybe some issue, comma average salary. Get this result. So I think some naming error I have made. That's why something. Maybe some I have put a comma or anything else. To get errors. Yeah. So we can get this total salary and average salary for the all the departments for this column, for this example. Okay, so that's all for this video. I hope you liked it, and in case of any doubts, you can you're free to comment in this video. I will explain, and you can also ping in my LinkedIn, and I will be creating some interview questions out of this group by. Okay, yeah, thank you, and please share with your network. This will be helpful for the person who's going to give the interview, and do subscribe. Thank you.